Hello, everybody. This is The Art of Being. My name is Millie T. Thank you so much for stopping by with me. I'm here today to share with you a dream that I had in December of 2020. Buckle up, folks. That's all I got to say. I don't know what to tell you. I've been dreaming all my life, and uh, all the dreams have come to pass. I believe one of them, I don't even want to get into that. This is the dream given to me by Elohim the Most High. So I was looking out of my window. Forgive me if I'm looking down, I have notes here. I was looking out of my window out at the world. I have a big master bedroom window and I love it. So much light that comes in. We need that here where I live. And I was looking out of my window to look out at the world, at the city, the street, whatever. And there were a lot of police cars and people riding, fires and stuff, people flipping over police cars. I think only one cop car was flipped. Everyone was trying to like push it over or whatever. And the cops are just standing there like looking. It was just like local cops, nothing like, nobody too suited and booted or nothing like that. It's just like mini riot type situation and you know, yeah, turning over cop cars, things burning, etc. People were basically rioting. It's America, It's America. Lil Kim was there around for the people. I don't know, she sort of stood with the people, which meant she would now be outcasted from the elite Hollywood, um, any support of any of her celebrity friends, etc. Um, she just was there with the people. Like she dare speak with the people. She dare be amongst the people on our hand or on our side. She had that kind of belief with us, like about it, which went against everything, I guess, about the government or whatever we happen to be writing on. But any support of her celebrity friends, etc., uh, not that they wanted to, but she lost the support of them. She was now kicked out, booted out, because she dared stand up and be a human, be a person, be an activist, and be with the people. She was now one of us. Her career was no more, I put here. There was no more Lil Kim. Meaning, you know how it is in this TV land. They could erase you just like that. If you don't do or bend to their will, that's your money, your promotion, everything. We take that from you now. You're done. It's a wrap on your career type situation. Um, I don't know. Look, him, I don't want to get into all that, but she is a woman who does have a heart. I don't know why God chose Lil Kim out of everyone to do this. Maybe it was just a representation of anyone that stood with the people. No one is off limits. Kim is a legend in the entertainment industry. So to just hear her name or candle be completely put out, especially since she's influenced so many uh, raptresses, I don't know, but that was the deal. There was no more Kim. Uh, and there's really nothing she could do about that. They said you're done. Her friends and family, like who are always around her and with her or whatever, it cut off. No talking, nothing like that. It's just how it is sometimes in the industry. The dream goes on. The cops kind of got a hold of the situation. The riot calmed down. Everything was pretty chill. I think Kim was in the back of a cop car, kind of just sleep or balled up, just like on the street alone type of situation. Whatever. Uh, which hurts my heart. It hurts my heart that if anybody stands up for, or have a human opinion or whatever, that you're just ostracized, you're outcast, and that's nothing new in that world of Hollywood and the elite. Okay, now while all of this was going on, the government had a buzz going around and a news announcement that it's being looked at as, if you do not own your home, the government can put you out. And it was this kind of thing that was up in the air, and the whole country was waiting on pins and needles about it, just kind of like, are they going to pass this law or not? And the law was basically, if you do not own your home, you would have to evacuate it. You would have to leave it. Let's see. Kick people out of their homes or not. The whole country was waiting on this. As people settled down and returned back into their homes, okay, the cops calmed down this riot. It was like a first wave of many riots to come. This riot was calmed down and everything and chill. People went back into their homes and they settled into their homes. And the government of the United States of America sent out these giant ant robots. Imagine a massive giant, but it's an ant, okay? An ant. And it would, I have here, sent out a giant robot ant to neighborhoods to make sure that people were inside of their homes, not doing anything against the government. They had to be chill, calm, doing whatever it is, complying. And the ant was, had a big, long one of these on its nose, and it would go up to each window and look inside your home, your family home, look inside that window, and it would tap the window. And if it could, now it was controlled by humans, okay? You could see in the eyes of the ant was just two people, passenger and a driver, whatever, however they do their little technology, and they would control these ants. And if they wanted to, they could zap and spot kill anybody in your home, not by poking it, but by sending some kind of electric shock to that human being inside that house and kill them. And the government was justified in doing this. If you weren't complying, and it wasn't even up to the government, it was up to those two people, like regular, let's say, military folks, although they weren't dressed in uniform, they were dressed in like regular, white collar shirts or whatever. And if they saw fit to kill you, whether you were complying or not, you were dead, and there was nothing you could do about it. They were justified in doing this, you see. The ant was operated by humans, had a long pointer or zapper that could tap each window. It's just like one per neighborhood or two per neighborhood, and it would just kind of patrol through your neighborhood and look into your window and make the decision to kill you or not. You would hear this tap on your window, and it could kill you or not. There's nothing that you could do about it at all. And it was normal and okay in their eyes and the government's eyes. The America as we know it, or as we knew it to know it, whatever, in the dream, was over. And the government could do or whatever they wanted, or could kill or what have you, or kick people out of their homes if they wanted. That law did pass. So time passes in the dream, and the law did pass. It was announced that if you did not own your home, you needed to evacuate your home right away. Now, think about all the people who do not have their home fully paid for. That meant you. If your name was not on the I own this, you had to get out because they said so. There was no reasoning behind this whole announcement or anything. It was just, hey, you don't own your home. We're the government of the United States of America. You have no power. You have no army yourself. Get out now. And you could only really take a blanket from your home. They let you take a blanket. Look around your house, everything that you have. They said, get out. You can take a blanket. Now go. All right. And then where are all those people going? And it wasn't if you were saved or not. That was the thing that I thought that was interesting in the dream. Because, in the Bible, it talks about, those coming for Christians who believe in the Messiah in the end, and what the Messiah did and how he walked on the earth. Those people who followed the way of Yeshua, Jesus, the Messiah, they would be decapitated, the Bible says, or whatever, But no, this was people, your neighbor. Think of your neighbor. Black, white, brown, Chinese, it did not matter. If you did not own your home, you were put out. Okay? Because they could. What you gonna do about it? Okay? So there's a holding cell of just people, just shoulder to shoulder, packed in like sardines, basically. And all these people had were blankets. And it was a type of place where, you come in, it seemed like prison, where you come in and they say, name, you and your family. All right, whatever. Next. Name. Okay, next. And this is just your new home now, where you lived. And it's just packed with a whole bunch of strangers you don't know. All you had was blankets. It reminds me, it makes me think about, I don't say it reminds me of, it makes me think about, because what it looked like for where me and my family were in like a locker room type place. It was green interior, just a locker room with chairs and no beds or nothing like that. And now, my family, I don't even want to say this part because whatever, I'm not going to say it, but I would tell you all to prepare yourself. But it's a place where they could feed you or they could not feed you if they felt like it, because you don't have anything. You live here now. You don't have as far as I know, a car or anything like that. This is just your life in this room with strangers being held for as long as they desire. Okay? So the Most High said that this will happen, you guys, in 1 to 2 years' time. 1 to 2 years' time, what will come to pass might not specifically be the decision for them to kick you out of your home if you don't own it. But in 1 to 2 years' time, the government of the United States of America can do whatever they want. You're not voting on it. It's not your decision. It's their decision. And whatever they say, go. If they say anybody with brown skin has to be detained, if they say anybody who plays checkers has to be detained, if anybody who owns a blue car, you and your family got to be detained, it really didn't matter. It's whatever they said. Basically, in 1 to 2 years' time, you guys, America, as you know it, as you would like it to be, where the people have a voice, yada, yada, yada. It's done. It's a wrap. And they could just do anything they want. And the Most High, not only did he say after 1 to 2 years' time, they could do whatever they want, he also said in the dream, in 1 to 2 years' time, it was like really like 1.5 years, 2 years' time. It was like the beginning of the end. Now, what does the beginning of the end mean? Well, if you read your Bibles, you know what happens in the end. Well, I'm telling you, words of the Most High Yah says, in 1 to 2 years' time, max, or whatever, however you want it, clock starting now, in 1 to 2 years' time, it is the beginning of the end. Now I'm kind of happy about that because we all know in the end, Yeshua the Messiah is going to come down and if you read in Daniel 7 and crush man, you understand. And we get to float on up and all this and all that good stuff and be in the kingdom, the city of Yah, and then Yeshua will reign for 1,000 years here on earth. We're going to be up underneath that camp. We're good. So I can't really fear too much now, can I? If my Bible tells me my Messiah has my back. But I would, and I will probably be, whatever they decide, I would be living in whatever place they put me in. Okay? That's just what it is. If they come knocking on my home door and say, come on, get out, or whatever, we're detaining you. Why? Because we can. I'm detained now. And this is the third dream that I've had where there's a holding of people gathered in a room or space and the government put them there, and that's just what it is. That's your life. Everything wonderful that we've known is no more. Family outings, this and that and everything, done. Now, I'll go ahead and read this note here, and then I'll make one last note about loved ones. Okay. All right. So the Most High already told me in a dream, Millie, they about to be watching you and Jason in your home. He already told me that in a dream. I think dream maybe, I don't know, September, October, something like that of 2020. He was like, they're gonna be recording you and Jason in your home, because you already know phones already pick up what you say when if you're talking about a dress or if you're talking about a hair comb or something. Next thing you know on your page, when you open up your phone, it tells you about an ad for a hot curler or whatever hair product or whatever you were just talking about. If you're talking about a movie or an actor, next thing you know, it's like on your phone, some Netflix about this actor pops up in your phone or whatever. So they are listening. We already know this, you guys. So if your words in your home, if you're talking about the Most High God, if you're talking about Elohim, if you're talking about things of the Bible, this thing can hear you. Okay? It can hear you. Okay? And you have to know that the government is basically Babylon. It's against the Most High Yah. We know that. You as a Christian should know that. That's why I'm not going to go there with y'all. But y'all keep on resting in this government if you want to, for your safety and for your protection. They don't care about you. They don't need to, nor do they have to. So 1 to 2 years time, clock started already. It's 2021 now. 10 days after I got on my calendar. All right, so I would make sure you spend time with your loved ones. I would make sure you spend time outdoors. I would make sure you spend time doing the things that you love to do, because they could do whatever they want. Like I said, it might not be the kicking out of the home. That could have just been an example of them being able to do and control you in any way they want to. Look at how things are now. I said it on my podcast. These masks are just, mask in quarantine. Which that's what the ants were there for to make sure you were in your home when we say you got to be in your home on lockdown. And when you're in your home, you better be doing what we see is okay. You know what I mean? They're already in our homes now. So it's not going to be too hard for this ant to detect with this kind of electrical wire. And I don't think that it's going to be an actual giant ant. Maybe it could be. And it was a machine. It was a robot, not a living ant. Just something that the government made. But the point is they will have control over each household. And basically you complied or you died. Or if someone accidentally hit the button. Or if they felt like killing you. Just cause. Whatever. Let's kill this one. Boom. Zap. You're dead. And it was justified for them. But I want you all to spend time with your loved ones. Do the things that you like to do right now. Because according to the Most High Yah, you have 1 to 2 years before everything is not any more of your control. I called my best friend. I was like, girl, what we doing this summer? Because I love her dearly. And it could come a time where I can't travel to go see her. I love her a great deal. She just had a little baby girl, and I have not met the baby yet. And I love my best friend. I like traveling with her. I love laughing with her, being with her, and talking about the Most High with her, and just hugging and loving her. And if the government wanted to, they could put me in a position where I can never see those who I love ever again. So I'm trying to do something this summer with her. I wanted to go back to New York, take my daughter there. She was there when I was pregnant with her. But she never got to go see Central Park herself for her own eyes, things like that. It's family members that I haven't seen in a long time. So I got 1 to 2 years top for that. Now, as for me and my family, like I said, the Most High already said, you and Jason, that's me and my man. It said, Millie, God said, they on to you. They already watching you. Because every day in my house, we talking about Yahweh. That means God, okay? We're speaking Hebrew here. This is his name. The oldest language, if not, the first or whatever. We're not going to get into a history lesson, but his name ain't just God. That's very generic, don't you think? Anything could be a God. Anything that you bow down and worship. I'm talking about the Most High. Okay? Elohim, Yahweh. Anyway, That's all I wanted to tell you all. I mean, look at COVID. Everything shut down: libraries, water parks, skating rinks, schools, restaurants. Look how fast that happened in a matter of months. What was it? March of 2020? Shut down. And y'all complied. Now I know some people who still open their restaurant, some people who still open their gym. They take away their license. Good on you if you still run that junk. Yes, I said it because side note, if the masks work, then why are people still dying? Supposedly, you understand? If the masks work, then why are people still dying? This whole thing about mask and quarantine was seeing it's a test to see how easy it is to control you guys. And that was fast. March, they scared y'all. They said, we all gonna die if you don't put on masks and if you don't stay inside and if you don't wash your hands. We're all gonna die. Okay, some people have died. And that hurts my heart and my soul. But I look at it as this: either your body can handle the disease or it cannot. Period. Ain't no mask gonna stop you from that, or washing your hands gonna stop you from that. If it's a disease this serious floating around, if it's so serious as they said it is, or whatever, if you catch it, most high forbid, if you get it, most high forbid, either your body can handle it or it can't. I don't see a point in wearing a mask about it. I don't see a point about shutting down schools and businesses about it. And parks, they taking down swings, they're taking down basketball hoops. Life as we all know it is already over. And the COVID thing was just that jumping off point, just a test and see if we complied. And y'all sure did bend and snap. Yes, government, we'll mask ourselves. Now, I do understand if you did it because you actually are trying not to get sick. I do understand that mentality. Do so. If that's what you feel will make you comfortable, go ahead and do so. But me, my man is a daggone United States Marine. We fought for freedom. You telling me I can go sit down wherever if I can't have a mask on? I can't do something if I don't have a mask on? That's not freedom. Hello, wake up. This was a test. And we complied. That's it. It's a wrap. It's over. So now that we all know that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could go ahead and get worked up and get all emotional if you want to. Let the government, control your emotions. They'll show anything on TV and y'all ready to riot and pop off or anything. Y'all don't understand that these riots and us being angry and everything, that's a form of control. It's emotional manipulation to you. They know what strings to pull to get us all worked up to where we want to go burn stuff down. Guess what? When we go and burn stuff down, they say, oh, you guys don't deserve to have freedom. We're in control now. Or whatever it may be. Maybe they could do it just because they have an army. All I know is the end is already written in the Bible. And the Most High told me to tell you that 1 to 2 years' time will begin the beginning of the end. Good luck out there. I suggest you have go bags. I suggest you work out and exercise. I suggest you stay outdoors. I suggest when you're in holding, if they decide to hold us, I've had 3 holding dreams. If they decide to hold us, there's no internet for you. So Christians, those who aren't even Christians, whatever, try and fast 1 day a week. Try and get it higher if you can as the weeks go on, months go on, to be without. What does that mean? Without electricity. I don't even know my mother's phone number by heart. My own mama. I think I know my dad's, and that's about it. I don't know my best friend's phone number. I'm taking the time now to write down everyone's phone number and address in a book, just so when it's time to go or roll, I can remember. All the photos and memories that we have is on this. When you're in a holding, you can't look and pick this up anymore. You need to have your memory of those people. Well, everyone's memory isn't so well or whatever, so you better take print out some photos, make a little miniature album, to remember, if the things that you want to see, places you want to visit, pleasant things to you, poems that you remember, funny jokes that you remember, things that's going to keep your spirits high, because they can take away whatever they want to whenever they want to. Whatever they want, whenever they want. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm not a freaking mastermind, a demon follower. I don't know what the heck they doing. I just know that my Bible says that in the end, when they come in to mark people and everything like that, we already know that. Look at where we are now. God said this isn't even the end right now, and already now you can't do nothing without a mask. So just take this time, the next 1 to 2 years, and I do mean 1 year, to, enjoy the outdoors, enjoy life as it is right now. If you want to see your friends and family, do it now. Like I said, y'all could look. That's all. You seek your, the desires of your heart, however you want things to go or whatever. But I want us to understand that, yes, the Most High has a plan, but yes, we will be involved in part of the sufferings of the earth. Look at us now. A lot of Christians think we won't be involved in what's going down in the end. Well, 1 to 2 years tops. God said, I'm not coming back. He never said in the dream, I'm coming back. He said, buckle up, because things is about to get real. It's the beginning only. The beginning. It's like the last chapter in the book. In 1 to 2 years, the last chapter of world books, us, life, humanity, is the beginning of our end. Okay, so, don't get bogged down. Don't get fearful. Like I said, get your ducks in a row. Hug your loved ones. Go travel. Go do the things that you want to do, I don't know. I probably won't do New York Central Park. It's a lot popping off over that way. But I really do like Central Park. I might go to Japan again. I don't know. I got some time to figure that out. Learn new languages. Do whatever you can right now. Enjoy what you can now, how things are now, because the beginning of the end, well, there it is. You know how everybody's talking about the end is coming, the end is near, and Jesus is coming back soon, da 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 da. Well, we in that last chapter right now. This is it. In 1 to 2 years' time, this is it. That's something, a word from the Most High. And you thank him and ask him, what can I do? Search your own heart and your own mind. You know who you are. You know what you like or whatever. Just make sure you, live life, enjoy it. Don't be bitter. Don't be sad. Memorize that Bible. Memorize that Bible, because they could take it away from you at any moment. I'm writing down scriptures on how to speak against demonic spirits, because I need them here and here, because it's about to get real. 1 to 2 years time. That's it. All right, you guys, I'm done. Thank you so much. If you want to, check me out anywhere, I got a podcast, The Art of Being, anywhere where podcasts are, and then YouTube. Search The Art of Being, one word, on Facebook, Art of Being, blah, blah, blah. We'll put links. You guys, I love you very much. And, get in the pages of the Bible. Don't worry about so much of what's going on in the world. Worry about you and your life now, okay? All right, you guys, I love you very much. Take care. Bye. Oh, and I also wanted to say... Oh my gosh. Yes, I was thinking about beauty products. I'm going to go ahead and lock this hair up. Because if they shutting down beauty salons and everything already, you know what I mean? Got, my eyebrows and everything. I'm going to just go ahead and lock this up so I won't have no end time situation going on here.